Welcome back to BOTTAS Career Mode on F126. Today we're back for round 6 at my least favorite track in the world, Miami. So I believe we had 2 upgrades fail in the chassis department. Yeah, one for weight distribution, one for tire wear. So we'll get these redeveloped, and both of them will be on the car for this weekend. And there we go. Okay, so we have 2 upgrades for Miami, but I think we are we're still pretty low down the order on the performance index, but we're closing the gap little by little. But I don't know. Don't have high hopes for Miami. This is gonna be a rough one. So if you're new here, I despise this track. I think it's absolutely terrible, and I think part of the reason is because I'm not so good at it. I've never been able to really get the pace down in Miami. So I am expecting a complete disaster for this weekend. There's a sprint race as well, so it's double the pain, and I'm really not looking forward to it. So far, the car is feeling pretty good. I'm liking the setup. The rear end is a little sketchy, but a couple of tweaks should fix that. I'm more so worried about qualifying pace, because race pace is a whole different ball game, but I'm not expecting any good results in terms of qualifying, so we'll see what we can do. Okay, sprint qualifying. Let's let the pain begin. Okay, not the greatest lap ever. Across the line with a 127 something, and yeah, 18th. That is, that's pretty much what I was expecting. Well, we got a lot of work to do. We're gonna need to make up 10 places to get within the points for the sprint. But race pace is always better than qualifying pace, so there is potentially a chance. We'll see. Okay, parked up at the back of the grid. This is not gonna be fun, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do, especially down into turn 1. The 5 red lights are coming on, and we are racing for the sprint race around Miami. 10 laps to go. We've got a great launch off the line. We've got the inside for the first corner. We're 3 wide around turn 1. Still got cars on the inside. A bit of contact, but we can pull ahead to P14 off the start. We've still got a lot more places to make up if we want to get points. And I think we'll get one right now, sneaking up the inside. Still side by side with Ocon. Onto the straight we go. We're going to dump the battery, try to pull ahead of the Haas. And that should be enough to secure P13. But Ocon will probably be coming back down into turn 17. We have to go a little defensive. There's Ocon up the inside, trying to get the power down as soon as we possibly can. Gonna use the battery here, try to get ahead. Just sneaking up the inside, past the Haas, okay, so up to P13. And I think that is finally enough to keep it. We're gonna see Ocon coming back now, trying to get this place back. We've got the boost mode, but it's not enough. We're gonna be 3 wide, right in the middle of a couple of cars. The rear kicks out, but we can defend for now. Yeah, we're already dropping back from Alonso in front. We've got a lot of cars behind that are trying to get a move done. Mark, please shut up. It's not the time. Yeah, we are definitely struggling with pace. There's 2 seconds to Hajar in front. Really wide through here. That's gonna let Colapinto up the inside. We've got plenty of battery for the straight. We're gonna be in the slipstream of the Alpine, but we've got plenty of cars behind that are gonna be joining the fight as well. That's past Colapinto, but I think it's gonna be very tight down into this corner. We've got the outside really close to the Alpine, 3 wide through this next section of corners. That's Colapinto getting ahead now. Better traction through that right-hander. So we're gonna have to re-overtake at the end of the straight. Yeah, we're still a bit far back, but we're just gonna send it down the inside on Colapinto. Someone's spun around Okay, well, and it's red flagged. What? What was that? Okay, well, you don't see that very often. Red flag for the sprint race, so we're gonna be restarting the race with 4 laps to go, starting P11. The 5 red lights are coming on, and for the second time, we are racing around Miami. We're gonna switch to the inside, try to get a move done on Hajar, down into turn 1. Gasly and Sainz are side by side ahead. We can make the move stick, so that's up to P10. So only 2 more places, and we'll be within the points, but we got Hajar up the inside in the Red Bull. We're gonna have to get this place back, but everyone is still bunched up, so there is a chance. Oh, we've got a yellow flag in Sector 3. We've got someone on the inside, down into turn 17. Still behind Hajar, it's Leclerc out of the session. So that puts us back up to P10. Yeah, the pace is just not there. Being very low on battery is not helping either. That's Albon up the inside. We can close the door on that for now. We might actually be close enough for a move on Sainz here. We're reeling him in. We're gonna send something down the inside on the Williams, a little too early on the brakes. We're side by side. He pulls ahead. Back to the inside we go, barely sneaking past the Williams. Kind of out of track limits, but we'll count it. That's Sainz around the outside. We can close the door. And that is P9. On to the final lap. We've got 2.5 seconds to Gasly ahead. Sainz still sticking with us, so I think P9 is the best we can do. Yeah, we are 100% gonna see a move from Sainz here. He'll have the boost. He's only 2/10 back. We're already running quite low on battery. Here comes the Williams around the outside. We're going super defensive down into turn 11, side by side with the Williams. The rear kicks out through the corner, and that's Sainz pulling ahead into sector 3. Absolutely no grip on the rear end. Cannot get the power down. Sainz is gonna run away down the straight. We've got plenty of battery, but it's gonna be not enough to catch the Williams. We've got Ocon gating as well down into turn 17. He's looking for a move. Up the inside. Will be side by side through the corner. Ocon sneaks ahead up to P10, and that is us losing 2 places on the last lap.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Ugh, that sucks. I mean, we weren't fighting for points anyway, but that is definitely annoying. Okay, into qualifying we go. I'm not looking forward to this race. We really did not have any pace in the sprint. If it weren't for that red flag, we would have been completely left in the dust. So we gotta turn it up. All right, first lap of Q1. Not the worst lap, but it'll be a 128.1. That puts us P9. But we'll be getting knocked down for sure. So Perez set a 127.0. And we're at a 128.1. Oh, this is not good. Okay, up to the line, 0.6 of improvement for our final lap in Q1. And we're out. Yeah, 19th. Yikes. Oh, and Perez gets through. Oh, jeez. This is... Yeah, Miami is just such a disaster. I hate it here so much. Well, since we're starting towards the back anyway, I think we are going to take a completely brand new engine. because it's only going to set us back like a couple places anyway, so it's not really that much to sacrifice. And we'll throw in the new gearbox as well. So there we go. We'll have a 1 trillion place penalty. Grid drop penalty. Hello. But yeah, fully new engine. But we do have rain for the race as well, so that is gonna mix things up. Well, not much to look at in terms of strategy. 2 sets of inters, but the sun is coming out towards the end of the race, so I do think at some point we'll see the switch onto slick tires, but we'll see. The only goal for this race is to beat Perez. All we need to do is finish in front of our teammates, but we got a lot of work to do. Starting all the way at the back, P22, the 5 red lights are coming on, and we are racing around Miami. Really good start off the line, already making up a couple places down into turn 1. It's very crowded through the first corner, like 4 wide. We get in front of the Audi, contact, but that is up to P15 on the start. It's gonna be really sketchy to try to go for a move with such little grip, but we're gonna send it down the inside past the Williams, side by side on exit with Perez, just trying to get a little bit of grip, still side by side with our teammate, contacts with Stroll. Perez is still sticking with us. We've got the inside and we can close the door. It's very scary without the grip, but we might be close enough to send a move down the inside on Stroll. He goes for a move as well, side by side with Behrman. They're gonna slow each other up, so we should be close enough to get something done down into turn 1. We're gaining on both of them. We're gonna look down the inside on the Haas. Into the first corner we go, a little wide, but that is up to P11. So we've got 2 seconds to Lawson ahead, but I don't know if we're gonna have the pace to catch up, because we're probably still gonna have to defend from Behrman and Stroll behind. Okay, on to lap 4. We still haven't seen a move from Behrman, and we're not losing that much time to the cars in front. So I think with such little grip, pretty much everyone is losing pace. Oh, we got a yellow flag behind us. Looks like, what is that? Maybe one of the Ferraris going slowly. Oh, that's Behrman out of the race. So okay, that's, out of this race. Yeah, there's 2 cars out then, because the Ferrari, yeah, Leclerc's out as well. So 2 cars stopped on track, and it's a safety car. That is beautiful. That is exactly what we needed. So we'll be bunched up with the rest of the pack. There's a chance we can get into the points pretty early on in the race. And this also gives us more time for the rain to slow down and the track to dry out. That is, like, perfect. Okay, safety car is in this lap, so all eyes are on Liam Lawson. If we can get past him on the restart, we will be within the points on lap 7 in Miami. Everyone's starting to hit the gas. Lawson pulls in front. We have to wait until we cross the line to overtake, but we've got perfect timing. Down the inside we go into turn 1. And that is up into the points, P10. We've already lost a little bit of time to Gasly, but as long as we can keep P10 and stay within the points, that is a very, very successful race in Miami. I was expecting a lot worse. It seems like the rain has pretty much stopped.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently.
Yeah, so no more rain right now.
The fastest tire for now.
Okay, so at some point pretty soon we're going to be switching on to slicks. We really need to nail that. Yeah, the grip is definitely coming back. We went purple in sector 2, so I think maybe in a lap or 2 we're going to see people start to go into the pits. Gasly's going in.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Oh, that was...
Okay, forget
that
the
was
targets for now.
so last minute.
On the pit stop.
Okay, we might be... Yeah, Perez is coming in too.
Sergio is
Okay,
in
so it's
Bristol.
going to be a double stack here. Here are the mustache mechanics. On to the hards we go. This is going to be very tight. We get out just in time for Perez to make his stop. And there is absolutely zero grip on these tires. I think this might have been a lap too early. Big kick of oversteer. Hadjar flies past. Everyone else pitted. But there's no grip. Hadjar is a little slow on the exit. We can put the ERS up to hot lap. Use a little bit of battery. We're gaining on the Red Bull. Side by side, down the straight, down into turn 11. We've got the inside. And this is going to be very scary. Under braking. Just literally no grip. Slamming into the side of the Red Bull. Don't get a warning for that somehow. I don't know if we should have come in that early. I mean, we reacted to everyone else, but it really feels like the Inters could have used another lap. I mean, this is really bad, especially this part of the track. There's no grip at all. Oh,
Okay,
safety
just follow
car.
the safety car. Don't worry
What
about the
happened?
target
Okay.
now. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low.
That
We're
is-
gonna risk a penalty.
this is so
Slow
lucky.
your pace.
I didn't even realize this. We're up to P7 right now, and we've got a safety car, a full safety car. I mean, there's a chance to be within the top 5 on the restart here. We're getting insane luck right now. This has been quite a long safety car. We've already done like 2 laps. We still have someone that's not caught up yet. So it might be might be another one too. Okay, finally, on lap 17, the safety car is in. So we've got yet another restart to try to gain a place down into turn 1 this time. It's gonna be Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari. Everyone's starting to pull away. Hamilton, a little slow to react. Again, we have to wait until we cross the line. We've got the battery this time. We're gonna send it down the inside on the Ferrari, and that's up to P6 on lap 18. This is insane. A little wide through here. That's not gonna help us. We've already got about 2 seconds to Verstappen in front. Hamilton was also slow on the restart, but I'm not worried about the cars in front at all. The only goal here is to just defend the rest of the race. We might see a move from Hamilton here down into turn 17. He's gaining on us down the straight. We're gonna have to go defensive here. Push him off his line. And around the outside we go, staying in front of the Ferrari, keeping P6, and on to lap 20. Oh, he might be coming back again here. There's Hamilton on the outside, just in a much faster car. Through the S's we go, side by side with the Ferrari, and once again, we can keep P6. Yeah, he is a lot faster. It's going to be tough to keep defending from the Ferrari without using a ton of battery every single lap. We've done a pretty good job at managing it so far. That's Hamilton into the pits, along with a ton of other people. Our pit window is open now, but we completely missed that. We're gonna need a very fast lap here. Yeah, this is not good. We're dealing with an undercut
Right,
here.
let's have you in at the end
We'll
of
come in this lap for a
please.
new set of mediums, but there's a good chance that given the general lack of pace around this track and worn tires, we just lost out on positions. Okay, once again, here are the mustache mechanics. Onto the mediums we go. Good stop from the team, but we're losing positions on pit exit. We'll see where we come out. It's gonna be tight. We're gonna be racing. We've got someone on the outside. It's Carlos Sainz. He pulls ahead. We can dump the battery. We've got the inside to try to get the place back from the Williams. Closing the door through the S's. And that's P11. We do have fresh tires and more grip now, but it's going to be tough to catch up with the rest of the pack. There's Albon just stuck off the track, and that that puts us back into the points. The luck we're having in this race is crazy. Every time something goes wrong, the game just throws us a bone. We're definitely still going to be defending these points all race long, though. There's Sainz on the outside, down into turn 11, side by side with the Williams, and we can keep P10. We're actually gaining on Ocon down the straight here. 5/10 is the gap, so we'll have the boost mode on the next lap. That'll make it a lot easier to defend from Sainz, but maybe we can get close enough to go for a move on Ocon. I think we're going to be a bit too far back down into turn 1, but this is possible. All right, we've got the boost, so we've got the million extra horsepower. We're gaining on Ocon down into turn 11. It's going to be pretty far back, but we're going to try it down the inside, really close to contact, and Ocon is gonna stay ahead for now. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We got plenty on the battery. We're reeling in Ocon down the straight. He's going defensive to the inside. We've got the racing line, and that is move done before we even get to the braking zone. So up to P9, and that gives us a little bit of cushion. This is going to be where we have to defend the most. We get such bad exits out of Sector 1 and onto the straight, and especially with the boost mode, it gives everyone a really good chance to make a move down into turn 11. That's what Ocon is doing right now. We've got the inside, still side by side with the Haas. We've got the inside for the next corner. Okay, on to lap 27, so just a couple laps remaining, and we are gonna keep defending P9 like it's a podium position. This will be, I think, 4 races in a row with points if we can hang on to this. Yeah, we're gonna see another move from Sainz here. He's on the outside. We're going super defensive every single time into this corner, side by side with the Williams still alongside into this next section. This is gonna be really tight, leaving as much space as possible, and we can stay ahead. Onto the straight we go. Oh, that was scary. On to the final lap here in Miami. We're gonna take a big lift down into turn 1. Just try to charge up as much battery as possible. We're gonna need it for that straight down into turn 11. We need a good run through this corner and a good exit as well, putting the power down as soon as possible. The rears are overheating. We've got Colapinto right on us. He'll have the boost as well. So we've got one last time to defend into this corner. The Alpine's on the outside. We're gonna have to beat him on the brakes into turn 11, really sketchy, but we can keep P9. Here we go. We've got one last run down this straight. We got a full charge on the battery, so absolutely dumping it to stay ahead of Colapinto. He will be faster with the boost, but I don't think he's going to be close enough to go for a move down into turn 17. We go wide through the corner, but it's still enough to stay ahead of the Alpine up to the line, and that is another points finish. I did not expect that in Miami. That was a hard-fought race. P22 to P9. That is insane. We had a lot of luck there. A lot of luck. Oh, dude, that was a crazy one. I mean, every single time something went wrong, the game just gave us a helping hand. That was so lucky. All right, yet another points finish. I did not expect that in Miami. And we beat Perez as well. So, I mean, everything somehow worked out. Well, we took the engine penalty, so we got a brand new engine, and we still ended up in the points. That is like literally the ideal scenario. That one was crazy. I almost feels like the game knows how deep my hatred is for Miami and wanted to give me a better experience. That one was nuts. We've got Canada up next, so that's another sprint race. But that is, I believe, 4 points finishes in a row. So we're gonna try to keep up that streak next time out in Canada. I'll see you for that one.